Howdy, Joe B here, co-owner of Burning Spider Stoke Company, host of this show we like to call Stoke Chow, and iconoclastic instigator.
Hi, I'm Aaron, Stoke Slinger, Guest Wrangler, and Hat Guy.
And I'm Caleb. I am a transplanted local bartender and slide enthusiast.
Ooh, yeah! We're going to be talking to Caleb later. We've got a pretty jam-packed show tonight. We got the standard Stoke calendar. We got some Stoke clips. And, of course, we can talk with this dude. Good old Caleb here. All right, so we should talk about the Stoke calendar. Oh, no. First, before we talk about anything, we should get ready to chow down.
Oh, yeah.
Tasty.
These weren't fake this time.
It was all real poppins right there. Stoke calendar kicks off. Normally, we kind of been mentioning this, before and after and over again. None of this really makes any sense. Let's kick Stoke calendar off with the first Sunday push. This Sunday is the first Sunday, June 6th. First Sunday push. And even if you can't come out and push with like myself or Aaron or Raw Dog has been coming out, can't do 25 miles, don't worry. We've got 3 trails in Kansas City, and all 3 of them are freaking amazing to kick. So just imagine filling up all 3 of those trails. You live in the you live in the Northland, hit up Line Creek Trail. You live in the west of town, Gary Hollow Trail goes from Shawnee Mission Park, super, super sick. You live closer to the south side of the town, hit up the Indian Creek Trail. If we fill up the trail with people on longboards and skateboards moving around, that is going to make the communities aware of our existence. I can't help but think of a trail filled with skate longboarders, long skateboarders.
Just like there are cyclists and runners and everything.
There's cyclists and runners and walkers and people that don't understand to keep their dog on a leash. Lots of people like that. Keep your dog on a leash just for their safety. I don't want to run over your puppy.
Oh, but they've got a shock collar.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Don't tackle me and put a shock collar on me because that would not be fun. I just think a horror movie starts that way. Alright, it's going to be one of those Stoke Chows. June 6th, first push, go to the trail. That brings us to June 13th, the second Sunday of the month. The second Sunday of the month means Stoke Clinic! These guys know. It always kills me when I get questions. Hey, Joey B, when's the Stoke Clinic this month? It's the same Sunday it is every single month. The second one. Show up. Bring a refillable water bottle, and if you don't know how to stop, don't start at the top. Anyways, come to it. June Stoke Clinic should be really awesome because I think we've got some adaptive skaters. I know we've got some dudes from the Barstow robotics team who have been working all semester to work on a system to set up a longboard to be able to steer it if they're
with your hips?
No, man. If they're paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh.
So I don't know if you guys were at the Stoke Clinics last year where we had some adaptive athletes come out. And we had this one young man who was paralyzed from the waist down. And there's different versions of that depending on the vertebrate that's injured. But we had to put him on the Bongra, and we kind of had this rudimentary, had a belt and strapped his front of the legs to the belt so he could steer it and stuff like that. So hopefully this dude will be at the June Stoke Clinic, and we will have these devices handy to for him to try out. And it's a really great idea. You can lever it to make yourself go faster. You got some wheels if you're just trying to coast, trying to show how many people can actually get on a skateboard. June, July, and August typically are the 3 Stoke Clinic months where we have adaptive people come out. And we, as long as they make it to the bottom of the hill, is the only limitation to that. Because it is a quarter mile long downhill and we do the clinics at the bottom. But other than that, we have some people come out and we see if we can get them on boards and show them how to skate. So give everyone that opportunity. It's a really, really sick time. It'll blow people's freaking minds. You got that excuse? Oh, I can't longboard because of this. I can't longboard of this. These dudes can't freaking walk, and they're coming out in longboarding. I don't hear no more excuses from you. None.
We got the robotics bros coming.
Dude, I'm really, really
Jeez.
pumped. I should have.
That's
That's
crazy.
the shirt I should have been wearing. That's the shirt I'll be wearing. That's the shirt I should be wearing for the Stoke Clinic. Anyways,
You are wearing an adaptive.
I am wearing. This is the Adaptive Skate Collect. This is old Matt Williams. This was some other experience that we've had doing this kind of stuff. It is really, really awesome. It is like being able to set up they're all mechanical systems, so being able to find a way to help these individuals, with whatever mobility they've got, be able to set up the board so they can operate it is like super, super epic. And I'm really excited to see what the Barstow dudes have going on with that. So it'll be really rad. And I think they're even gonna let like other people, like able-bodied people, like try it out too, to kind of like experience what it feels like. So might be some cool stuff. June Stoke Clinic is going to be really, 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 really fun.
Be there or be
Lame.
No, you
Lame.
fucking lamed it.
I did?
Sheesh.
Anyways, so on to the most exciting thing going on in June, and that is boards. Odin's like, the fuck, bro? Boards and swords. Bum, ba, bum. So we didn't get to do this last year, so we've had to wait all freaking year long to finally unleash this monster. Originally, this time slot, this month, Father's Day weekend, June 18th to the 20th, was Father's Day weekend. We did Knob Noster Naster. We pushed from the shop all the way to Knob Noster, Missouri, camped out, pushed back. It was a super, super sick time. The only problem with that event was that it was really not friendly to beginners and really not friendly to families. And that kind of sucked, being without our family for Father's Day weekend. Mm-hmm. So we rehashed it when we discovered Smithville Lake has a delightful 23-ish mile trail alongside it. And so we unleashed, and they also have a disc golf course. They have the lake. There is stuff everywhere on Smithville Lake. And so we did, instead of Knob Noster Nasty, we did boards and baskets. And so it was supposed to be a skate-a-thon meets disc golf tournament. You did that last year, right?
No,
did
last
you do boards
year.
and swords? The year before last,
Yeah.
2019.
Yes, I was
2020 doesn't count. It was totally last year.
Yeah, we tried to do the push thing, and
that was a disaster. That
it was
sucked.
a pretty big
dongus.
disaster.
Like, huge. We only had, of a 23-mile trail, the water was up. It had deposited mud and goose crap freaking everywhere. And it was like freshly receded down. So there's only 5 miles of trail really skatable. That skatable is loose because it was literally covered in like lake mud and goose crap. And it just rained the night before. It rained some. We even delayed the push start because it had rained. So it was pretty gnar. I ended up with 50 miles. I got first, but I wasn't happy getting first.
A lot of people dropped out because they weren't stoked about pushing.
I wasn't stoked after 50 miles. Because it was literally 10 laps of like a 5 mile
yeah,
stretch.
just going back and forth.
And it was muddy.
And
it was gross.
My biggest thing was that's what we do at Kessler. We do the 5 miles back and forth there. I'm not trying to.
Anyways, that was boards and baskets. We couldn't even do the disc golf tournament because half of the disc golf course was underwater.
We still kind of pretty much did it. It wasn't a tournament.
Right. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah, it was a
regardless.
good weekend. That's for sure.
So now this is what we're doing this year. So we wanted to do last year. This year, going back to Smithville Lake, we're camping out, going there Friday night, Saturday morning, the 19th, 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. because 13 hours. I mean, we already do 69-minute free wides. We might as well do all of the numbers proper. 13 hours of pushing, all right? If you wanted do the LDP part of it. How many miles can you do on Old Smithville Lake? While that's going off, if pushing mile after mile after mile after mile is not your thing, no worries. That's where the swords parts come in. We're going to have a kendama scavenger hunt on Saturday. Actually, we're going to have 2 contests going on Saturday. But for the people who can play kendama normally, we're going to have a kendama scavenger hunt. We're going to have different challenges in different parts of the lake, or that can be done all in one part of the lake. We really want people to get out and explore this really amazing park up north of Kansas City in Smithville. So we're going to have some challenges going. It'll be really, really great. We're going to have a cool way to display all those challenges as well for everyone to see that I am super, super, super pumped on. Now, let's say you're like, oh man, Joey B, dude, I'm not going to push 50 miles. I'm not going to push. I don't even know what the crap a kendama is. Well, if you don't own a kendama and you've never played a kendama, but you're going to come out to support the family and loved ones that do these type of things, we've got a special challenge for you guys. If you've never picked up a kendama, we're going to have a progression challenge. You've got from 5 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. at night to progress. You pick up a kendama that morning, the winner of that challenge is going to get a kendama. There's probably going to be quite a few people getting kendamas because Sweets is on board as well with this thing. Ooh. So it is.
Hold on, that's news to me.
Be epic.
Yeah,
Hold
same
up.
Here, same here.
Hold
same
up.
Here. Whoa.
That's news to me.
Sweets is stoked.
Sweets is stoked, bro. All right. Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
Sweets. That's cool as
Yeah.
Those guys are all about supporting the community. They said it was a cool idea, so they're going to chip in some stuff as well. So we're going to have some really, really rad stuff. So that's just Saturday, though. Sunday, then, we're going to have a Ken tournament. So if you're good at playing horse or skate, we're going to do it kendama style. KEN 1v1 tournaments until it be done.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So hopefully we'll see you guys out there. The campground is right on the trail. Everywhere we're gonna be at is gonna be right near the campground. So it's a really, really great place. I'm super stoked to have the Boards and Swords inaugural event going down June 18th to the 20th. So mark off your calendars. It's Father's Day weekend. Come out, have a good time. My family's gonna be there. There's so many people that are gonna have the Fliff.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm looking forward to meeting the kiddos, my guy. So Fliff said he might have the kiddos.
What?
I hope I'm calling you out, Fliff. You better show up.
Be there.
And Fliff's got to bring the mansion anyways. So anyway, so we'll have a mansion too. So if you don't have a tent, I got a 20-person tent. Now I know that's not very Rona safe,
All
but
right.
I think all 3 people slept in the tent last time we did it.
Yeah, I passed out in my car.
It was my wife, myself, and my daughter that slept in a 20-person tent. She had a blast. But anyways, that's what's up. That's the big thing. We're going to have the progression contest, kendama scavenger hunt, Sunday Ken tournament. We're going to have who could push the most miles. So if you're an LDP guy around the Kansas City area, you want to test your chops, you want to see if you can outpush me distance-wise.
You can't.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, St. Louis. Come on, Nebraska. Let's do this. Anyways, Colorado, why not? Come on out. Let's have fun.
Anybody, if you see this video, come out.
Come on out. I know the YouTube's on the internet.
Do it.
And that brings us... We'll take a Sunday off, and that brings us back to July 4th. That's right.
Ooh.
July 4th, the first Sunday. Look on the calendar. July 4th. First push for America.
Oh,
You like that?
Yeah.
So I thought you were gonna do something like hot dogs and hogs or something, man.
Hot dogs and hogs.
Yeah,
Hot dogs are kind of made of hogs.
that's true.
Parts of them.
Different thing though. Different
Yeah,
thing.
I got you. You're talking about Aaron's mom again.
Ooh.
So,
This is why I'm not going to that first push.
first push. First push for America, July 4th. I'll probably take a little kick myself. That's the Stoke calendar. That's what we got going on. What are you guys most excited about on that calendar?
Oh, sheesh.
Are you kidding me? It's Boards and Swords.
Boards
Yeah.
and Swords.
Are you kidding
for
me?
sure.
100%.
That's the event.
Like, look, the first time we did it, it got ruined, but it was still such a fun weekend with nothing but friends and family. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait. Oh, and this one's gonna be around kendama. Like all year, all I've been doing is messing around playing kendama. I'm entering this tournament, and I'm trying my damn darndest.
Hopefully, you're just gonna have some fun. Faux show.
Mine, like, boards and swords for sure. Like, I'm a bartender, so it's hard to get off, like, holidays.
That's not what your mom said.
Ah.
Ho ho! Booyah! Hard to get off on holidays. See what I did there? Man, that was great.
And not for my mom. No. But I have it completely off, so I'm going to be there. I got to say, this next Stoke clinic, I'm pretty damn stoked on as well.
That's
I noticed,
awesome.
like, if you're going to be there all day, bring sunscreen. Like, holy crap.
Yeah,
I
we don't ever really
completely
say
forgot
that,
about
but yeah,
that.
you should bring sunscreen.
Bring sunscreen, man.
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause
Even
I've
if you're
gotten sunburned
tan,
quite a few times.
don't get all peely, you know, before boards and swords.
Don't get peely before boards and swords for sure. Because yeah, it goes Stoke Clinic, and the very next weekend is boards and swords.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be outside all. Bring suntan lotion.
Bring it again.
Sunscreen for not suntan. Sunscreen for boards and swords.
Do a sunscreen season, bro. Sun's out, guns out. Get that screen on you.
We should. Should we warn people about July? Should we? The July Stoke Clinic is typically crop top Stoke.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Oh.
actually a really good idea. July, that Stoke clinic. Bring your crop tops.
Not June, July. We're giving you like a 2-month advance notice almost. 1 month advance.
I mean, if you want to show up to June's in a crop top, no one's gonna hate you. But July is the crop top month.
Yep, you're gonna get to see all the hard work I've been not putting in since you guys saw me in the the board burpees video.
Oh, bro. Those pants, though.
I got those pants were something
I'm a little
else.
upset you don't wear pants like that every day. I'm gonna be really
Yeah,
honest.
Sam was wondering where they're at, you know? She was like, what happened to those pants?
I feel
can't
like
find
if I
them
wore
anymore.
those every day, like I've got children that come in here, man. I don't need to be wearing that stuff every day.
Just tell them you're stoked.
I love skateboards. You don't want to. No one wants to witness that at all.
I mean,
There's some
you said
people-
that originally, and we pulled through, and you had. to
There
end up
was
doing
definitively
it.
some people that were really excited about that. Like, I got lots of nice compliments. Thanks everyone on the compliments too. Made me feel like somewhat okay. I felt pretty good. I've never actually received compliments like that before, so righteous. Appreciate
Hell
that.
yeah!
I am not wearing tights while building skateboards. Not gonna happen.
Be some wild Instagram posts. Sheesh.
I'm like, Joe's wearing some really crazy tights today. Anyways, I think that means we're done with the calendar. Time for some clips.
Yeah!
Wait.
I'm just imagining you on, like, just Instagram clips. You got, like, the IG, like, booty pose, and you're like,
Yeah.
pressing boards today.
Oh, gee, like,
Oh.
pressing boards.
We're cutting shapes today. Oh.
It's just a...
It's time for a segue.
But here we are in Stoke Clips. We're going to start right here. We've got 169 posts for Stoke Clips. So good job on the 69 mark.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's go.
All right. So we've got quite a few here. Going back to the past. Won't see none of that again. All right. So we're pretty sure this is where we're starting at this month for Stoke Clips. On the line this month is just a good old-fashioned KC green skate shirt. We just dropped these shirts. So they're not the normal Burning Spider ones. They're the KC green skate ones in your size, as long as your size is between small and X extra large. So that's 2 X's. That's the choices. Anyways, that's what's on the line this month. I know the Oak Boys got hooked up. Well, it was Ethan that got hooked up with the Riptide bushing pack. And hopefully we get to see the efforts of their bushing extravaganza on this month's Stoke Clips.
Yes.
Here we go. Reese, the winner of last month's. No, it was Ethan's winner of last month's.
This is a pretty dope little spot, too. I love the backdrop for the clips.
Dude, their whole neighborhood.
See, even Aiden Rinaldi's like, yo, where's you at?
Yeah, we're good.
Gripping, ripping.
Solid. Hell yeah.
A little pindy just for flavor.
A little
like
pindy flave. Very nice, very nice. What are we doing here? This has actually been really, really cool. I've been seeing these. I might have already liked a few of these. He's got his pads ready to rock and roll. Get the blood going. Shakes has been out on the Lion Creek Trail. He hasn't been waiting for the first of the month. Nope.
I'm digging how his production is like increasing. He's like, he's
Oh
got
shit,
music.
I think it paused. Oh. Dude, absolutely. He's getting out, get the body moving. Local trail, man. We got 3 great ones in Kansas City. Oh, those are devil birds. Oh, but look at the babies!
Babies, bro.
Oh, they're taking their first rapid lines.
Oh. Threw in the cute factor
but-
at the end, bro.
Dude, that was sick.
That was a good
Hells
little
yes,
edit.
Shakes.
That was a good little edit.
Dude, that was fucking amazing. And you got the baby ducks in. Even though those birds are the devil. Don't ever make them mad. You think you can take them out. You can't. Just letting you know. Shakes at it again. Good morning. Oh look, and Shake's got his fiance, soon-to-be wife. You see in this post right here.
Yeah.
The venue is right on the trail. How are you gonna stay focused on getting married, my dude?
Oh, there she is.
Hells yes! So sick, dude. Their son is super rad. This is a really, really cool. It's been rad to get to know these guys. And have you guys seen their shirts they've been
Yes.
selling and making? Shakes has been designing some shirts and selling some stuff.
See, I have not.
We'll probably drop that link in the freaking description below, I imagine. Hell yeah, they've been freaking skating together, man. That's super awesome.
Dude.
She's come a mighty long ways in her progression as well.
Oh, definitely.
It's been pretty sick. What do we got? What is this?
Ooh.
Whose is this? Victor! Skaters Clark Davis, Parade Master, and Stephen Harris. Look at Clark showing off back there. Cutting through some parking lots. Nice.
I gotta say, I love skating with like anybody, but like, man, skating with Clark, like that guy just stays stoked.
Oh, he's constantly stoked,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. You cannot be sad around Clark.
Nope.
It just doesn't happen.
That's a fact. Oh, dude, that's the. I wonder if that was before he put those Mach 1s. Yeah, he's got the free spirits on it right now.
Yay!
Yay!
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah, Victor.
Yeah.
Dude, just cruising with your homies, dude, all over. That's what's up. Righteousness. Those guys discovered that they lived close to each other, and
Oh man.
yeah, man,
The
they were
neighborhood sessions
rocking
are
it.
gonna be insane.
Some more Victor again. Ah, JP on Snake Path. He sends it.
Bro.
Oh, this is, dude. We ended up sessioning this hill for like 5 hours this day. I feel like we just skated it and skated it and skated it. It was glorious.
This is cool to finally see JP in some Stoke clips. I know he's like.
Oh, dude, he
skated
reps
with him
constantly,
so
man.
often.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last month he was in one.
He was in
Yeah?
some Stoke clips
Yeah.
last month. He's been in some
Good.
clips. He's been in some clips. Meow.
It was cool. I was almost like, oh, dude, is Julian there? And then I saw his deck that he impressed over there.
Oh, yep.
It's unmistakable the grip job on that thing.
Yeah, I know a guy did that.
Oh man, he's handling his corners pretty well.
He's got it. He's been experimenting with different boards. He picked up one of the pocket change skateboards. He's been rocking one of those here recently. Hell yeah, JP.
The full
Snake path, dude. You nailed that thing, brother.
Awesome seeing you shred, bud.
Super freaking radical. Who we got next? Ethan. Just working some pendies. Caleb, you've seen this one before.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, I saw this one too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
Bro, you've already won.
But like, just like seeing his progression over the months, it's like this guy's definitely been in Stoke clips for like months now, just like working on these things, working on them, and to see it like finally done, like, oh my god.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then the tag, he's just like so nonchalant, like, yeah, just working on some pindies.
Kessler,
no big deal.
Kessler community session. This kid was hitting like 32 miles an hour from the corner on those wheels.
God damn.
Pretty sure it was 32.
Dude, we did a little board swap.
It was up there. That was sick.
We did a little board swap, and like, oh man, it was so much different with like the drop.
Yeah,
like
the switchblade.
Oh god, like we switched for like one run, and we're like, no, we gotta switch.
Well, when you start playing with bushings like that, like then you start realizing, oh, okay, like this board is set up for somebody else's deal, man. Like it's pretty interesting. I love bushings. Ah, shakes. 3 patches of gravel, tuckered up, and put my faith in my balance and my pads.
There you go. Nothing
but gravel. Oh no, look, you can see it. Oh, more. No. We've had that happen.
Oh man.
I've had that happen.
See, this is why it's so nice, even if you don't go down on your pads, just to be wearing them, the confidence.
Yeah, you're like, okay,
inspires.
I've got. It kind of helps you, like, okay, because you kind of do that mental check where you're like, okay, I've got my pads on, sweet, like, bet. I can focus on not using them right now. Because if not, you start thinking about it, and you're like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And then you end up totally eating it.
Yeah.
Your mom
That's a
ate
sweet
it.
little spot.
Oh, dude, she did. A face full of it.
This is a sweet spot. I like the like stream running through too. It's like
Line Creek's got,
Yeah, have you
dude.
ever been to Line Creek?
You've
Never
not
been to
skated
Really
Line
fucking
Creek?
Cool. It's a really cool
You
trail.
have got to skate it, dude.
As actually before anyone here even showed it to me, a friend of mine took me out there to skate, and yeah, Line Creek is fucking cool.
If you're in the Northland, you owe it to yourself. If you're close to 152, there's a trail that runs across the 152, and you can drop into Line Creek from that, like towards the west end of it, dudes. Really, really worth a check out. If you push it from here to the top and back, it's like 44-ish miles or something like that. So it's a good trail.
I didn't skate the whole thing, but what I did skate was a good time.
I don't even think we skated the full thing. I think we caught it at a different. Look at this guy. Look at this. The shakes. Shut up, dude. Sorry, my Stoke clips are full of crazy slides and downhill. You broke. Your back is fractured. You're still skating. Yeah. Bro. Take care of that back. I am not tripping on no slides. And this is dude, this entire Stoke clip has been filled with Shane showing how much fun you can have. You don't have to freaking slide. You don't have to freaking kill yourself or murder yourself. Get out and move around your local freaking trails. Holy balls.
Yeah, what I like about Shakes' clips is he really like encapsulates the feeling of like just cruising and really enjoying skating. So it's
the
like
trail straight goes to these people's front yard. How crazy is that?
Wow.
I remember that part. I was like, am I doing this right?
Am I doing?
Because they're even like they're pulled off of the road even a little bit. So you're like, absolutely though. I think is this the same thing over and over again?
I think we.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. My bad. Hell yeah, I was watching all of it, man. All right, that was sick. Is this more shakes? Oh yeah. This used to be really hard, but it's getting easier every day. Pushing uphill sock. No, it doesn't, man. It's fun. Get you some of them uphills.
Yeah.
Mikey's out there too.
Uphill pushing has turned into a thrill for me.
Dude, look.
Back in the beginning, for sure, I absolutely hated it. It was the worst. But man, there's nothing that feels better than once you get to the top of that hill and you didn't take one break.
You're like,
You
monster
pushed the
alert!
whole thing.
It almost feels like you've carried momentum through it. Like it's like you didn't let it stop you. I love pushing up hills.
Oh.
Because then you get to go down them afterwards.
Facts.
Yeah, that's your reward. That's that treat.
Yep, that's what you get for work. Put in the work. Did I like that last one? Yep, I sure did. All right, I'm just making sure. Making sure. This looks like some garages. Who do we got here? The Skating Bean. Good old Julian. We haven't seen a clip from him in a minute. He's got 3 clips he put in here.
This is Webster.
Yeah, this is bottom of Webster.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice squatter.
He said, I know.
Boop. He's got another video.
He's like the only dude I know that like skates slip-ons. But he does it like so well.
Oh.
He
Look,
swears by it.
do you know what Julian's on right there? Do you guys know what Julian's on?
Is that the penny killer?
That is a technically it is a penny killer shape. We're gonna have the first one coming out this week, so by the time this video is out, we're gonna be sold out. But so Julian took the pattern from Billy before even Billy had permission. Didn't even give Billy permission. Billy didn't give him permission. Julian just took it, laid it on the skateboard he brought, and cut the shit out before like anything was even like said.
Straight ganked.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And that is what that's on. That's a reclaimed version of that. That first board. This shape should hit this week.
I will say this, like, to be fair, he does call it the reclaimed.
Because we were like, yo, Billy was a little bit salty. And rightfully so. Like,
yeah.
like, come on, man. But, like, at the same time, we're like, call it the reclaim. That way we can be like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's a Billy shape. Ah, there we go. Julian's signature artwork. A lot of people don't realize that's Julian. People blame that on me. Can you believe that? The true use of the bird scooter.
I've heard he still tries to keep it a little down low. Like,
it is a little on the down low. But you know what, dude? It's been on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
It's been
Dude,
everywhere.
I've never heard anything negative
It's hit the
about
news.
it.
Like,
I've
it's
only
been on
heard
the
that
news.
I've seen people stop to take
I-
pictures. I've
anymore-
seen people ask who did it because they wanted to shake their hand. Like,
Anymore, when he leaves it like that, like people knock it over by the end of the night.
Right.
Like, so there's some people that aren't stoked on.
well, look,
Well,
if you're
'Cause
knocking
they didn't-
shooters over,
Yeah.
you're cool in my books. So that works.
it all works out. It all works out.
I've heard that he will like literally ask people. He's like, "Hey, do you know who does this?" Like just to keep it a little more low key. He's like, "Hey, do you know where that guy
I probably
who
shouldn't
stacks
put that on the
scooters?"
show then that he's doing that.
Well, he put it on Stoke clips. So
All right, looks like we got 3 Stoke clips left. You guys feel like you know a winner? I feel like
I don't know. We got three more
I'll
here.
be real with
Ethan's
you, I know my
coming
winner.
back.
And squats.
Nice.
Oh my God, Ethan!
Yes, dude.
Holy shit!
We're just
Just
gonna
like-
watch it. We're gonna watch it again just because.
That like amount of time
Scoop.
past 90, just like
Freshies too.
oh yeah.
Picked up some freshies when he picked up his prize pack.
And y'all thought y'all knew already. Come on.
Here it is. Trail looking good. It turns out a mile and full. Oh, he skated a new trail. Very rough pavement, leaves and sticks everywhere. A full mile, 4 miles around the lake. Hickman Mills. Oof.
Oh,
That sucks. And
Yeah,
he-
everything
can hear
surrounding it's real pretty, but that
they could tell they cleaned up the edges of the trail, and then they cleaned up the edges of the trail, and then promptly put all the stuff they cleaned up on the trail. Nice. Some fallen logs. Good old Evo. Some people give me a hard time for calling that a pushboard, but it works well for Kansas City. Him and Mikey.
I know he's got a towel.
Oh,
I never
he's-
thought of doing that, but that makes sense.
he usually brings one. He always brings one to wipe it off the brow.
So, dude,
Some,
man,
Hitchhiker's
we gotta
Guide
start the
vibes,
we gotta
man.
start the warm weather pushes too. The
Mhm.
Indian Creek sessions.
Yeah, they're about to probably be pretty miserable.
July,
Humidity.
July, August, and September, right?
Oh, you're talking about the chill pushes.
Yeah, the chill pushes,
fuck
dude.
yes.
We should do that for July. July should be the chill push.
Yeah, I want to get another full 25er in.
It's just like less miles, a little slower pace. Just
Way less
taking
miles, like
everything.
14 miles, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, okay.
It's not even that we're aiming for a goal. We're just
Going out there,
seshing
a spot, and then coming back. Yeah, session a couple spots. Resting, giving people a chance.
It's like a cruisier setup.
It's just way cruisy. Yeah,
It's
we've
a
had
way
dancers. It's not serious distance. We're not in a hurry.
And since I got those V3s on the seat, I might do that. That'd be fucking... just like, it's so
Very...
carby.
Take a loop around the lake with us. Absolutely shakes. First Sundays, dudes. First Sundays. Just saying. I already know what this clip is. So this is a new guy to the Kansas City scene. This is Augustine. Alright. And we happen to be going... This is last Friday night. There's Augustine.
Ooh.
And here I come.
Speed, man.
Yeah.
There you go. So what's cool about this setup is you got the top of this hill here. That's where we start at. You have plenty of run out room. And right now, if this camera pans back around, boom, this road back over here is closed off. You don't have to worry about cars coming up at you on Main. So this hill is the safest it will ever be to hit. Right meow. Until they fix the streetcar stuff. When they fix the streetcar stuff, Liberty Memorial will go back to being more dangerous to skate.
Danger.
So we had, Rydog came out. Victor came out. We had a new guy, Steve, come out. Augustine came out. He hadn't gone fast as he's gone in like a long time, he says.
It's awesome.
We had Clark come out. I think. Yes. Clark came out and Victor came out. And Augustine, myself, Rydog. It was a sick time. And Steve. It was a good time. Casey Moe. The Liberty Bomb. If it's dry this Friday, we're going to hit it again. But it's probably not going to be dry. It's going to be raining. Thems are the Stoke clips. We got anything up here? I don't think so.
No,
this is all old stuff. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen. I know there's no ladies right here, right now. At least not as you identify currently. I was just covering my bases. Just in case.
We're PC here, bro.
I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's accounted for. All right. I think we're going to start with Caleb. Caleb, what's your vote for Stoke clips on this, my guy?
Close to the top, the Noah Hurst clip. That, like, Pindy squatter where he held it out. Like, that one's...
Was it this one? This is Ethan.
Oh,
not this one.
Ethan. My bad.
Whatever, dude. That one?
Yeah.
That was pretty sexy. Super, super sexy. Do you have a second place?
Was, like, Noah Hurst the one who did the other one? The squatter Pindy?
You're dingus cat. Also Ethan.
Okay.
Ethan just doubled it up.
Well,
so
Ethan and Ethan.
You're all team Ethan tonight.
I just know he's been working on that thing forever, and to finally see it, it's like I get it, man. We each have like those local spots we hit, and we just like hit and hit and hit. We'll be there for hours, like working on a trick, you know. And to finally see this come through after like a couple of months of hard work, it's like, man. I know. Oh man, I know how good that feels personally. And then to see it this clean is like, it's amazing.
You're like,
I'm stoked. I'm super stoked.
Get you stoked! Aaron, top two.
Now I'm going to start with Caleb. I really like how you decided your pick. Like, that was a really, like... At first, right when you said it, I was like, no, that's not it. But then you explained yourself, I'm like, okay, I see you. But I'm going to be real with you. Shane's got it for me. With that very first one he posted, where he's pulling the longboards out of his car and everything, that really, like, to me, that captured first pushes for me. Like, seeing him get set up, get out on the trail, and, oh, man, this one really just, like...
His favorite board. He had a trunk full of boards.
Oh, man. This got me in first Sunday mood right here, man. If I can tell you anything, first Sunday mood is a great this was immediately right when I saw this. I knew this was my favorite one.
I feel like the music fits the vibe too.
And yeah, dude, straight up, his like you said, like his editing for these little clips that he's doing is getting so much better. Like this one specifically, oh man, it's such a vibe.
You know, do you have a second place? Or was that your second place?
I really don't. I'm gonna be real honest with you. This one hit my heart. Hit me right in the heart, dude.
Hit you. It made you get you in the feels. I'm gonna agree with you, dude. This was definitely my first, and then my other choices were other Shakes videos because, dude, like it's good old longboarding. It is fun. It is accessible. Anybody can do it. You can do it to stay alive and keep working, hanging out with your homies. Bro.
And this will be our first LDP winner.
Actually true.
Yeah.
That's totally true. All right, Shakes.
Yeah.
My dude, it is my absolute freaking pleasure to say you're this month's Stoke Clips winner. I got a shirt for you, my guy. Little wedding present shirt. Congratulations, my guy, on all those things. You're doing awesome, awesome stuff, bro. I appreciate you keeping that Stoke alive. Oh, man. That was a tasty freaking Stoke Clips right there, dude. That gets me I want to go skate right now. We should just stop filming and go skateboarding.
Oh, it's wet everywhere.
That's just
It is wet!
It's just slide juice, bro.
Alright, well, we should close this shit up
At least
and get to interviewing this local guy.
Exactly.
Let's talk to this fucking dude over here.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Whoa! We're back! Whoa!
Oh! What an amazing journey. Wow.
So, what are we doing here exactly? Oh, I think I know. Interviewing this beautiful son of a bitch right here.
Beautiful
That's
son
me.
of a bitch. Not that we're calling his mother a bitch.
She's wonderful.
She's delightful.
We all have delightful moms.
Especially Caleb.
Especially Aaron.
I'm so glad my parents stopped watching these.
Did they stop watching them because of all the mother jokes?
No,
Or
they only
They didn't
watched,
like the language?
They only watched one episode because I was there, and they haven't watched since.
You've been in all the episodes.
I know.
Fucking bullshit, Mom.
Yeah, we can call them out all you fucking want. Hey, Mom, Dad,
Really
I showed you where to look these videos up. I watched one with you, and then you gave me pointers on what I should do in them, and I put them in place, and you still ain't watching. So,
Mom, I know you're going to watch this, and I love you. Thank you.
I love you too, Caleb's mom.
Oh, I especially love Caleb's mom.
This is a wholesome moment.
It's
You've
nothing
gone completely
personal
wrong.
at all. We make fun of everyone's mom equally.
That is very true.
Because if not for our moms doing what they did, I wouldn't be here.
Same. Yeah.
So,
Respect. Moms.
respect. But now let's go from talking about Caleb's mom to actually Caleb himself.
There we go.
What's up, Caleb? How
Yeah.
long? You've got a really cool skateboard story, I feel like. Because I think I've heard it repeated a few times before. But I remember someone was like, oh, dude, you're like really good. Because you've, like, in the time, and this is kind of the crazy thing with everyone's skateboard career, I feel like, is that from the time, like, you started kind of coming around the shop a lot more to now, your progression is like, whoosh. But you've had previous experience.
Oh, yeah.
From even skating with us. What's up with that? When did you get started? What got you started? What's been keeping you rocking?
So, like, even before, like, kindergarten, I know, like, some of the earliest pictures of me were, like, on a skateboard. I don't know.
Balls.
I don't know why, but, like, just, like, love skateboards from seeing them was just like, oh, I want to skate. And I remember, like, even, like, I was just so small. It's nothing compared to, like, the younger kids that we have doing things now. I think a lot of that's, like, I was born in 88, you know, there wasn't a lot of, like, internet or ways to learn how to do tricks.
There was no internet in the 88s.
Yep. And, I don't know, a lot of my early stuff was just, like, pushing around on the board or sitting on it and, like, you know, using hands and then eventually getting to where I was standing
Playing
on it.
with it.
Yeah, just playing with it. Always loved him. Did quite a bit when I was, like, 13 to, like, 17, 18. There was a lot more park skating there. At that time, I didn't know longboards existed, so I was doing a lot of like longer distance, like pushing to like friends' houses in Arkansas.
Like not trying to do LDP,
Yeah.
because you were on like a street deck.
But by proxy, you're basically.
It was
How
like,
many miles would you say that you were going?
Oh man, okay. So I'd have friends that would skate, and they'd be like 5 or 6 miles away. So I'd push like 5 miles, so we could go hang out at like a post office that had like a ledge that we might be able to session, or maybe a nice curb. Because it's like rural Arkansas. There's nothing.
And back then it was like, so what, early 2000s then?
Yeah.
So like
Legitimately.
skate parks haven't really permeated like much of area where everywhere like they have currently, like in today's knowledge.
Oh yeah. I remember when like the first close skate park opened up, it was like in Malvern, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And we, like me and one of my friends, Eric Michael, it was great. His mom would like she would cart us down to like Malvern, and we'd pay to like skate, and we'd skate the entire fucking day.
Nice. Was it an outdoor park, indoor park?
It was an indoor park.
Nice.
It was cool. It's no longer there, but it was called Skate Jamama. They had like the coolest setup.
Yes.
Right? Epic.
Yes. Skate Your Mama. You know those dudes who are
man.
like, hey, skating moms, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
You little Tommy's riding this rail over here.
You want to hear how they got the name?
Yeah, I can already guess.
You guessed, but you might be wrong, man. It was
That's why I would name it that.
But the guy who owned the park, and he owned also a skate shop. The guy's name was Jim, and his wife, she was German, and everyone just called her Mama, so it was like Skate Jim Mama. So that's how they came up with the name for the park. It was so epic. They'd play like local like emo bands or thing, like they would play like sets like in the back of this place. And there was a room where they had like Super Mario Brothers going the entire time, like themed like Super Mario. It looked so epic. And then like full half pipe, huge like oververt, Euro gap, just like nice pyramid. It was like such a nice.
What
setup.
happened? Like they just
It's Malvern, Arkansas, and it's
Malvern.
but it's like a skate park, so they just really couldn't, have enough revenue to keep it going.
Word. Dang.
Yeah. But still epic times, man. It was like,
I think there was a lot of indoor parks that kind of suffered that fate. It was like kind of started with the park, and then for whatever reason didn't have enough people skating to like keep it rolling. Community is key. Community is key, man. No community, Jack Monkey squat. Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. That's brutal. Yeah. Right on, man. So that was early 2000s. When did you move to Kansas City?
Ooh, about...
You should ask questions. I'm done asking questions.
I want to say close to 5 years ago. Yeah, I moved about 5 years ago. Started like bartending and like serving out here. And that was something I originally moved here, and I was like,
did you stop? So you stopped skating somewhere in there?
Yeah, I stopped skating for a while. During that time, I was heavily focused on martial arts, specifically Filipino martial arts. If you guys saw the last episode, you saw Riley. He was one of the first people that I met here in Kansas City. Did that for a long time with a friend of mine. We traveled a lot of the U.S., and I don't know, Kansas City was awesome. Like, ended up moving up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty damn dope place, dude, gotta say.
It really is.
Really do gotta say. So, when did you first get into longboarding, specifically?
Oh, man. So it was something my girlfriend at the time had like bought me a longboard and was just like I was looking for another skateboard, and she found it was like an old school God, what is it? It's not the Icarus. It's like not the Tantian. It's like in that same family. It's the
I know
Dervish.
Dervish.
Yeah. I was like, I remember exactly what board you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, it was like an old school Dervish, and I remember like starting to skate it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fun, and it worked out really well for commuting. And luckily, I work like maybe 3 miles away from... Like, I live maybe 3 miles away from where I work.
Nice.
So I'd like commute. I remember that grip tape was getting like pretty smooth and crusty. And it's that spray on. So
you had the spray on Dervish then.
Oh, man. I remember calling you up and I was like, hey, do you guys, do you re-grip, like spray on grip? And you reluctantly told me that absolutely, you guys do that.
Yeah. I love working on skateboards. Spray on grip is my least favorite.
Yeah. Well, luckily they got away from that, and luckily that board is now gripped with something better.
Yeah, no longer with... Did we do a loaded grip, or did we put just do straight grip over that?
Oh, we did the loaded grip. We kind of updated it for like...
Oh, because they had slightly changed their shape from the Dervish you had to the grip pack that we had gotten later. Right on.
You retrofitted it. The shape's a little different.
Yeah.
Because like the old school one,
Because we had to like
have the
crunch it
kicktail.
up a little bit, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the tails were like a different shape or something.
Yeah.
Man, good times.
Yeah. We got that going, and then I know I like acquired like another board. Like I pretty much bought every longboard other than that one and my Bongra from this shop. And I remember like during the shutdown, I bought the Tesseract from you. We threw some, yeah, and we threw some like caliber 2s on there. Got the snakes on it, and that was really kind of what I was looking for. If I had to do it again, I probably would have went with like the Paris V3s.
Yeah.
Well, it's more carvy, and I feel like if you're gonna do more slides, like it makes more
That'd
sense.
be the way to roll.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Word.
Love the caliber 2s; they're great for what they are, you know. But like, even
Paris
with that
fits the
setup,
mode a little bit better.
I think it fits my specific vibe
Gotcha.
for sure. Even with that being said, it's like I picked up the Seed here, and it's like I still kind of like the Paris V3s on it.
Dude, yeah, because we got we put the 150s or the 165s on those things.
I think they're the 165s.
Dude, it was a sick setup. It was a fun setup. I got to skate it at the Crossroads sale that one day. That was sick. Super sick.
God, it's just so stiff. It holds speed, and that's excellent for getting in the
That's
slides.
exactly what your
God.
mom said.
Damn it.
So stiff.
Opportunities not taken.
Literally right as you said it, I was like,
Ooh, here
Joe,
it
you
is.
better keep your
Here
mouth
it is.
shut.
No, I will not. It was so good. It was like right in there. Dude, I was like, oh man, that's exactly what his mom said.
Yeah.
I was right in there.
As far as like progression for
Twice.
skating has went, like, man, the martial arts training, the like really dedicated focus, like, okay, I'm training every day, like bringing that aspect into skating, that was like, I realized like there's the ability to like burn out doing something like that.
Word.
So I would set like a certain chunk of time in the beginning of it where it was like, all right, I'm gonna do 10 toe side runs and 10 heel side runs.
You like scripted
The
out like
rest.
that, like.
Oh yeah. There was like, all right, I'm gonna do 10 toe side, 10 heel side, and then it's just like free, fun, like
right on.
skate sesh from here forward. And I feel like that really helped. It was like getting warmed up with toe side, heel side, and then just going right into the fun shit. Then
Like
it's
whatever
like
you wanted
it's
to
a
do,
lot
kind of
easier.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hells yes.
Yeah.
Hells yes.
Yeah.
There's this time.
Oh, I got a good one. So, what aspects of skating have you brought into your just regular day life? Like
Ooh.
anything you've learned from skating that you've applied to just your regular day.
I think like one of the largest components of that was like the way I was structuring the like skate sessions. Like I'll say like if I'm going out and I'm skating with the bros, it's like I'm not as focused on just like, you know, like this block
Working
is
this.
specifically for working this trick. But I've noticed just in everyday life, it's like there's certain things you kind of want to get better at. And it's like devote just a period of time to just doing that, and then free form, just like have fun, be in flow state while you're doing it. Because like you'll notice it's like even though you have that hammered out like dedicated grind time, it's the most of your progress comes from those like free flowing moments.
We're kind of adapting and
Yeah.
putting forth what you practiced.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah. Have fun.
yeah.
Right on, dude.
I think you also notice that like distances aren't as far as like you think they are. You know,
True
It's like-
story, actually.
Yeah, 50 miles on a board. It seemed like a lot at first. You know, like the push is like
It is
the
kind
sixth.
of a lot.
it's coming.
Dude, I remember when we first met, I was so stoked because you were talking to me about longboarding, and then I told you that I was into LDP, and you're like, oh, well, I push to work all the time. And then you told me how much you actually pushed, and I was just like, good.
Oh, yes.
Good. We
gotta-
have another one.
I love hearing that too, because like that's one of the things where people are like, oh my god, you do how many miles? And I'm like really, like there's dudes that do like a lot of that like daily, like
And they just don't put a number to it or think about it. They
you
just
don't,
do it.
and that's kind of been one of the things that I've noticed with. So I've kind of gone through a transition with my practice. So like with LDP in particular, it would be okay. Let me turn on my tracker at the beginning of the push. Oh man, I'd be super like bummed out if the tracker messed up midway through or whatever kind of thing. Or I didn't hit my mark kind of thing and get kind of been out of shape. Well now like the tracker that I use had longboarding on there, Endomondo, you Under Armour. So that kind of like killed my whole freaking vibe, dude. And so it was like, man, like fuck, dude. And then I kind of start going back in my head with all the other pushing and stuff like that, and practicing and yada yada yada. And I was like, man, it's literally been, I don't know that I have not tracked an LDP. Like, I've never, the past few months have been just pushing, and I'm still doing LDP, but I haven't tracked it. And it's been really, really, really cool. Like, I've been really stoked on that.
Cause you got me hooked on Endomondo, and I was
loved Endomondo.
I was like, and look, it's not I'm also kind of upset it's gone, but also like at a certain point, it was just like I'm here for the number, and it's not.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't like I discovered LDP on accident, right? Like going to work or just doing this other little thing, and all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, this is actually, I really like kicking a skateboard for X amount of distance. And then it's like, oh well, how much am I skating? Well, I got these trackers here. Let's track this down, and then you kind of get like hooked on the whole. Oh, how many am I doing? Okay, well, how fast am I doing? But then Nomondo was really sick because it was like a community behind it. It was like, yo, I could challenge like, yo, there's these challenges. This rad dude, Panta from France was putting up, and he was all the time doing like how many miles in June, yada yada yada. He was always inviting me. So it was like this international connection of skaters. Oh, how do I measure up? Like, you're not necessarily skating to start to measure up, right? Yeah. You're like, okay, I'm performing at a certain level. Oh, it's kind of cool to see where you measure up. Yeah. And now it's like, I'm so stoked because like, yeah, it's kind of like I've discovered this all over again. Like, I have a general idea of how many miles I'm going, right? Like, I'm going to work or whatever, but I'm skating with homies, and I'm having a really, really sick time. I'm enjoying the weather around me. I'm listening to music. I didn't even listen to music when I was pushing. I was listening solely to that tracker, so I could totally understand how, like, with what you were saying, keep hitting and clicking behind me. Anyways, with how you were saying, like, how you practice, like, so much, and you kind of get burnt out or whatever if you keep practicing that. Like, I feel like maybe I was, like, over burnt out. Like, I was just in such a habit of doing, boom, put on the tracker when I hop on my skateboard and skate distance. Now it's like, man, pop on some tunes and kick it, and whatever happens inside of kicking it.
Last push
was epic, man.
So fucking
super
good.
super
so
epic.
Good.
It was really, really solid, man.
I feel like a lot of it comes down to like intention. It's like if your intention is like, oh well, I usually push like 15 miles, but I'd love to get to 20. I'd love to get to 25. Then like that focused in that it's like, okay, well I need to focus on my amount of time per mile. I need to focus on how many miles I'm getting to get to that point. Like, it's beneficial. But let's say you're already doing that. You're hitting the numbers that you want to hit. You got to rekindle, like, the reason you started skating to begin with. There's another thing that's, like, cool about having, like, younger cats, like, posting in Stoke clips and, like, showing their progress. Because a lot of that, like, when you forget, like, when you started out, it was just the fun of skating.
I'm learning this. I just experienced this thing for the first time.
It's you just get stoked doing normal stuff. Like, let's say you have the tracker on, like, you might miss that opportunity to pet that cool dog on the trail, to make that amazing photo that's, like, right by the creek and your board looks epic and you got your friends
perfect.
There. Yeah.
All that stuff. Oh, yeah. I can't do that. I got my time. I got my time.
I'm trying to hit 6 minutes. It's like, Then it's like, both are good, but it's like, it's all on intention,
I don't know how many times that I've actually had that exact thought. Oh, man, this would be a 6 shot. Gotta hit my time.
Keep going.
That was 6.5 in a mile. I need to be at 6. Like, da-da-da-da-da. Like, totally missing out on those, like, once, like, moment opportunes along the trail.
And with it being, like, once a month, it's like, I mean, I did this at work, too. It's like, even if I'm having, like, a really, like, work heavy and it's just, like, a lot's going on, like, I'll tell myself, it's like, enjoy this moment because you're only going to have it for, like, so long. It's like, even if you're really stressed or, like, there's a lot on you and you're performing under pressure, it's like, you only have that for a finite period of time. So you might as well enjoy it while you're there.
Word.
Yeah.
Get some while you got some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think, like, the new surplus of LDPers that have been coming, too, it was, like, help you transition that state of mind as well.
Dude, like, that's been for sure, man. Like, I know, like, especially when we were trying to do, like, Kansas City Push Society and getting that group going was, we were trying to do like like, hey, we've got this great, like, it's always been about community, but I felt like at the time anyways that there was the need for the people that were coming to these things need to know what the time was. So we kept track of time, kept track of your distance. Like, it was a big deal, dude. We had spreadsheets. That's how you know it was freaking serious. All right, it was spreadsheet-erific. And then like those guys even kind of like burn out of it or whatever, or got injured, or it wasn't fun anymore. It's too much like a workout, and it was like, man, like I just didn't have any way of getting kind of over that hump with that.
Yeah.
Oh man, having fun.
It feels like
teaching us something, Caleb.
Oh man, I feel like you can turn anything into a job if you wanted to,
Oh, for sure.
But it's like,
true story.
For sure.
But it's like, what's cool is like the way you guys have structured like Stoke clinics is like, if you want to show up early and do the push portion, that's awesome. Like you have the ability to do that, and then the rest of the day is like learning new stuff or even just doing your own thing. And that very much mimics a lot of like what I'll do when I go out solo to like train or just skate and have fun. So it's kind of cool. It seems like you guys already have like a pretty good grip on that already, at least from the structure of
Stoke
that
clinics, they're still rad.
Oh man,
7 years of practice, man. 7 years of practice. What a sick time, dude. Oh, man, that's some pretty powerful stuff. Practice and then have fun.
Yeah,
all ties in, man.
You can have both, man.
Easily.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like, I don't know, like, because I've been pushing with you for what? Like
2 or 3 years?
Yeah, I think it's almost 3 years.
We're on our third year, probably.
I think so.
I think you started late in 1 year, and then all last year, and then I think it's been about 3 years, and like the entire vibe has like completely changed. Because back when I first started with you, it was pretty much just me and you for the most part. Fliff would be there every now and then I think Toby hopped in for a bit. But for the most part, it was me and you every single month. Yep.
And it was, we're getting our miles in. Like, this is it. And then it's just
25 miles.
Yeah, it's like it's just slowly transformed into, hey, man, we're going to try to skate 25 miles, but if it don't happen, it don't fucking happen.
We're going to kick it. We're going to have a good time. And, like getting out there with your dudes and getting out there and repping. And because we didn't, it's like you didn't start skateboarding to have another job. You started skateboarding because it was fun. So, trying to keep connected with that sort of deal is like super, super huge. Especially, with the whole sponsor me culture and stuff like that where okay, hey, if you love skateboarding, you get good, then you get sponsored, and then you just do it all the time. Whereas, like, man, like, there's so many ways to still enjoy skateboarding. You can start skateboarding and get sponsored. Cut that shit out. Yeah.
I feel like if you're following if you're following like different skaters on social media, it's important to have like, at least like some of those voices that like are the voice of fun.
For sure. Absolutely, dude. Like, dude, I mean, perfect example is Shake's like on the Stoke clips today. Like, boom, solid fun. He gets out, puts out a video. He's having fun doing it. Like, probably didn't expect to win. Probably was like, I'll never win. Whatever.
No, bro. Man, passion's what gets you the W on Stoke clips.
Passion is straight up the W on that.
100%, man.
Oh, shizzle, Caleb. So what are you looking forward to in skating then, man? So we've talked about your rise to power and your continuing evolution of staying engaged. What are you looking forward to then?
I gotta be honest, like, since I'm newer to the community, at least I consider like being here for like a year, maybe year and a half.
You're not new anymore.
Very, very
you're in. Like,
I think after a year, if you're still regularly coming around, like, it's kind of like, okay, you're part of the deal, man. Like, and generally, I feel like it's a challenge. It's a 3-year life cycle. Test me on it. All the people you've skated with, in for 3 years. If they go make it past 3 years, I don't know. They're probably.
I'm at the 3-year point.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Look, I'm
make or break. Let's go.
I'm doing the math. I'm like, let's see what he does. See what he does. I don't know why. It just seems that kind of works out. Like, and one way or the other, whether you find something else inside of skateboarding or skateboarding leads to a different other piece. Like Charles Whitmill in filmmaking.
Now that you mentioned it, I gotta pause really quick. Charles, I'm plugging you. Little Favors. If y'all ain't seen it, go fucking watch it. Oh,
Little Favors?
Man. Little Favors is the film that Charles just put out with a bunch of other people. They all did such amazing work, and I'm sorry, I gotta support the local creativity scene, and you need to go watch those guys. Oh man, it's super, super good. We'll have a link in the description if we can.
Damn straight we will. And that's, you, did skateboarded hardcore, badass skateboarder. Doesn't skateboard any much, but he found something, hopefully, from skateboarding and what we were doing here that was able to, carry through that, man. It's kind of cool how all that stuff, translates. Right?
Yeah. I feel like it's the biggest thing to, take it further forward is, as far as next steps. I remember reading somewhere, I forget where the quote was from, but it was the true worth of they called it a superior man or just someone who's further down the path is to help others who aren't as far along.
Word.
So
the more you
honestly,
teach,
yeah.
the more it kind of forces you to stop your performance of an item and examine, because now the habits that you have established and practiced and have become second nature. Now it's time to stop that and step back and try to break down the steps that you are doing, and then teaching that to somebody else.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of cool because in teaching that, I feel like that you actually kind of end up learning it on a deeper level.
Yeah.
But then also people have kind of got a different way of going about it. So sometimes you get to learn something at the beginner level, like that you didn't really maybe kind of get all the way when you were working your skill set how you wanted or whatever.
I almost think of it almost like seasoning a dish, if you cook, that it's you don't want to throw a lot in all at once. You kind of want to throw a little bit of seasoning in, kind of see how it tastes, and then a little bit more. So it's that's very much been my philosophy. When I'm trying to teach something I've already learned to someone, is I kind of want to see where they stand already, and it's I want to throw in just a little bit to tweak just enough so that maybe they get it on their own. And if they need a little bit more encouragement or a little nudge somewhere else, I can throw a little bit more in. I think the biggest thing is you get to basically relive if you can remember the first time you did a Coleman, felt so fucking epic.
Did not. I sprained the out of my ankle.
Well, it sounds like you didn't do a Coleman.
I didn't do it and land in a way that allowed me to do it for 2 weeks afterwards.
Okay, well, we'll take Coleman out of the equation. The first time
remember.
You did
ouch.
You did an awesome trick, and then it worked out perfectly. You rolled away, and you were just stoked.
Okay,
right?
Fair enough.
Okay. So if you're teaching someone else this, you get to vicariously live through that again.
Hopefully,
you get that all over again.
No,
because then you're like, oh
kidding.
shit, I remember when I sprained my ankle. Yeah. Don't do that again.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's the coolest part. It's since I've been around for about a year and a half, there have definitely new people that have come along. And then for them to be learning these new things, and you could see it, they want it so bad, they're going after it. And it's you can give them just a couple of little tweaks that just get them to where they want to be. But it's not information overload. You're not just bombarding them with shit to remember.
Adjust your foot 5 centimeters this way and 3 centimeters this way.
Dude, it's so funny you say that, because I just remember when we first started skating and you wanted to get better with your Colemans, and I literally just gave you just a tidbit of fucking information, and you went out and did it exactly what I said. And you landed it. You literally looked at me and you were like, "That's it." I'm like, "That's it." Oh man, it was such a good fucking feeling. You're no kidding. I relived my first Coleman. Well, not even my first Coleman. Perfecting my arty Coleman. Oh my god.
Dude. When you see it click with someone, it's just it's exciting for that person. It's exciting for you, and even anyone else around that just even remotely knows what's going on. It's just so great. I think that's the best thing about having a skate community.
Oh man,
it's everyone's on their path and in different spots on different tricks, and then if you can give them something that like that where it's just it clicks and then it works. It's just oh, bro. And then it's high fives all the way around. It's unreal. And it was like an epic day.
I feel like that Stoke Clinic's a lot for me. Cause
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, no, that's exactly what Stoke clinics
Like,
are. Yeah.
Bro, you get it with like 60 people though. You're like, bro, like I can't.
Like,
Yeah, so
imagine.
you get a tidbit of information from this dude, this girl, this day, all these fucking people. Like, oh man, dude.
and it's not like everyone's pushing you, like shoving information down your throat necessarily. Everyone's stoked, and that's kind of one of the things I've been telling people is like, yo, no matter what skill level you're at, like someone else is at that skill level.
Yeah, someone there is doing what you're doing.
Or maybe has something that you're doing that you're like, yo, I'm almost there. How are you doing that? And then you'll probably get that little snippet of
Yeah,
goods.
that little tidbit.
And dow, like it's not just me up there like teaching. I'm like the gateway. These guys really are,
Dude,
like,
it's absolutely
You're
ridiculous.
more of a catalyst than anything.
People
Dude,
think
I just
that, like,
set it
Joe,
up, man.
Yeah, it's like people think Joe runs the entire show. If you haven't been to a Stoke clinic,
I am one
it
little
is
guy.
insane. It is insane. He helps people learn how to
I get them started.
to start on a longboard, and then you've got people that Joe hardly even knows teaching other people how to
Holy
skate.
balls! There's so many people. I'm like, I don't know who the hell you are, but that advice you just gave that dude
Perfect.
helped him learn that stuff.
Perfect.
Keep it up, man.
Oh man.
It's awesome.
But
It's
that's-
awesome.
That as far as like the future goes, it's like I mean there are a couple of tricks I'm still working on, like a couple of things that might be hitting.
What's the next
clips
Stoke
soon.
clip? What's the next Stoke clip?
Oh,
What are you doing
man.
with it?
Oh,
All
that's
right.
right. We didn't even. Oh,
I didn't do a Stoke challenge.
do challenge.
Yeah, I didn't do a challenge.
shit.
I don't remember what the last challenge was.
All right.
So
You guys got lucky. There's no Stoke challenge, and we forgot what the last one was.
Good job.
So nobody even
Figured
won or
out.
whatever, man. We're still new at this. That's all.
I don't even think I wrote new trick. See, no one even did a new trick. There was no new tricks. No one did the Stoke challenge. Thanks for helping me remember it.
Well, I know the one that I'm working on right now is I'd love to get like stand up toe side 360s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stand up,
Toe side.
toe side, 360. So you're gonna stand up first. First you're gonna do a stand up toe side, and then you're gonna initiate that around to a 360.
Yeah.
I will straight jizz in my pants. Anyways, we're talking
Yeah.
with this guest right now.
All good, man. All good. Yeah, that's like what I'm currently working on. I've got a couple like at lower speeds.
Oh my goodness, my brain's just... I saw that, like, when we did that one session at Webster or at Crossroads, where you were like, so it was like, we had the slide juice everywhere. You were just like, boop, boop, and then you pull out your groin.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's unfortunately like
How's
what
that
I'm
feeling?
dealing with right now. It's a lot better than when it first happened
Still-
for sure.
can
It's
still
a little
operate?
tender.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a little tender, but you can still operate.
Yeah.
So,
But I know it's trying to do ollies or
Same.
like just anything that involves like popping the board off the ground. It's still a no right now. But I mean, as far as slides, a blessing from this has been like it came about because I was putting like too much power into slides. I was like, I'm gonna force this fucking slide.
he had
to
so
happen.
much power going that he blew out his groin.
Yeah,
Folks.
it's true. But
Just saying.
Ask your mom.
Ask your mom.
she knows.
She knows.
Oh man. But I had to like calm. Oh my god.
You about
Was that funny? But that's
you about
caught
inhaled.
my ass.
You about inhaled his beer, and then you know it was gonna be a choke. Because if you inhale beer like that, there is no control, dude. It is going in your lungs. You would have been everywhere over the mic, totally blown away. Right in the middle of your interview, Caleb. What a
Sheesh.
dick.
What a guy. At least his mom's still.
You know, available.
Oh yeah. When is she not, bro?
She hit me up before the Stoke clinic. We started shooting.
She doesn't. Man, she's blowing up my phone right now, bro.
Anyway.
I told her, man, I got this groin injury. And, like,
yeah,
she's
the
still
groin
like,
injury, bro.
she's like, I want it. Come over. I'm like, Jesus. I'm
She's
gonna
not
do
even
this
seeing
interview.
this episode yet. Is she got a live feed to your camera right now?
I'm gonna literally tell my mom to watch this episode.
I've never even met your mom.
Neither do I. Yes, I
Yes,
have.
you
yes,
have.
I have.
You've
Yes, I
definitely
have.
met my mom.
Several times.
Oh man. Oh.
Mom, if I get you to watch this episode, sorry.
All right. So Caleb's plans for the future is to make me jizz in my pants with a toe side 360 stand up.
Gonna keep
Stand
the
up
Stoke
toe
alive,
side
man.
360. Keeping the Stoke alive. I am excited to see where you progress, where you go to. what you do. It's been a good time learning more about you, Caleb. Appreciate you what you've been doing in the shop, and dude, it's been super sick skating with you, for sure.
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
More to come.
Oh, show, man, that is something that someone's mom said once. We're not going to direct it towards anyone's particular mom.
No one's particular mom.
But we're just saying
Definitely
that he's
no one's mom
he
in
may
the
or
room.
may not. He may or may not be in the room.
He might, but he might not.
What is this?
Oh.
What did that say?
Charge level low.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's
Damn.
pause. Oh man, it was great getting to know you, Caleb. Man, I am stuffed, Kansas City.
You stoked yet?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we
Woo!
fucking hopped
Yes,
right
yeah.
on there. Popped it out.
Oh.
Booyah! Booyah! Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Aaron's mom. Oh shit.
Mom, you know him. You can kick his ass.
Don't kick my
You
ass.
can kick my ass